Hi, I'm Paul Voakes. I'm Dean of the School of Journalism and Mass Communication here at the University of Colorado at Boulder. And thank you for taking the time to check out our new website on the Test Kitchen. I'd like to take a few more minutes of your time to explain a little bit more about the big idea of the Test Kitchen. Now, just about anybody who hasn't been living under a rock or in a cave over the last year or two knows that journalism is in a state of profound change. Some might call it even turmoil. And journalism needs answers in order to survive and thrive well into the 21st century. We're all committed to that here at the school. Who better to work on those answers, to come up with research questions and research projects than journalism schools? News corporations are hunkered down hoping for answers, but they're risk adverse. They really need to be thinking about their own economic survival. Journalism schools have the research skills, they have the young talent to be able to roll up sleeves, take some risks, try some things out, and see if there can't be new solutions for the problems that are currently plaguing the journalism of the 20th century. So, we're not the first ones, of course, and we're certainly not the only ones who have thought of doing this. In fact, there have been several, a couple of hundred as a matter of fact, small projects that have been funded in the interest of reimagining or reinventing or helping to save journalism. Many of these projects have been funded by the Knight Foundation, and this is where the idea for the Test Kitchen comes into play. What if there were a place, a laboratory, or a kitchen where we would try out the projects that have popped up here and there, all around the country, all around the world, that suggest solutions for news organizations, especially local community news organizations? What if there were a central place that was able to corroborate or verify or replicate what was done once and say, yes, this works, but this doesn't seem to work with a real live audience, or this seems to be a very good idea and very low cost. This seems to be a business model that could really take hold. And combine all of those findings into something that would be a sort of a cookbook, publish it on the web, and make it available to any news organization in the country or in the world for that matter. Make it available to any community that feels that it lacks a news outlet and wants high quality and financially sustainable journalism in that community. We want to be able to provide that resource as the ultimate product for our research. So that's what the Test Kitchen is all about. We're lucky enough to have secured a small amount of private funding to get our project off the ground. We're able to start stocking the Test Kitchen, equipping it, warming up the oven, and the first question that we're going to address is this: should we really accept the received wisdom that the smartphone is fundamentally inhospitable to complex, high-quality, investigative journalism? Are those two never made for each other, or is there a way to provide the journalism that we cherish as an institution to help American democracy? Is there a way to format that and deliver that and present that on something as small as a 2" by 4" screen? That's an interesting research question. And it's one of literally hundreds of research questions that we could take on in our Test Kitchen. And that seems to be the one that we're excited about starting here in December of 2009. So, if any of this piques your interest, please contact me or any of the other members of the leadership team that you saw there on the website, and we can talk some more. These are exciting times for journalism. In fact, I would predict that in the coming decade, the second decade of this century, we are going to see a renaissance in journalism. But it's going to take some innovation in technology, in business smarts, and in journalistic technique. It's an exciting time, and the University of Colorado hopes to be part of the solution. Thanks.